Yo, fine scouts and intrepid internet travelers, welcome to my channel. I'm Josh, your Binge Buffoon, if you will have me. Today, or tonight rather, as you can tell, I will be watching Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse. I'm going to start this video with a disclaimer. I've had 3 beers and a vodka double at dinner. And typically I don't drink much anymore because I live in Wisconsin. And if you live in Wisconsin, you've at some point in your life dealt with alcoholism. Now that I'm home, it feels like a good time to record because we're at our most social when our inhibitions are lowered. Also, I received 2 copyright strikes this week from the Brazilian conglomerate known as Grupo Globo. I don't think they own the copyright to Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, but they took down part 1 and part 2 of my reaction. This could be the beginning of the end for Binge Buffoon. And I didn't want to record earlier because I've been disheartened by that. But fuck it now, like I said, a little buzzed up and that's fine, I suppose. But yeah, Across the Spiderverse. I wanted to see this in theaters. I really did. But none of my friends did. Or maybe some of them did, the ones with kids, but they went on their own time with their families. So I decided I would wait to watch it on this channel because Into the Spiderverse, as we all know, and when it came out in 2018, was a pleasant surprise. It's one of the best Spider-Man movies I think I've ever seen. I do hold Sam Raimi's trilogy in high regard because of how nostalgic it is for me. One of the first quintessential blockbusters I remember seeing as a kid. And I went with my mom and my family. In the early 2000s, I was just a tyke, you know. Spider-Man has always been a cornerstone of my life, especially when it comes to comic book characters. He's just so relatable. And obviously, I'm talking about Peter Parker, but Miles Morales as well, because they're both just teenagers, kids in school, just, you know, they're not cool necessarily, at least before they both get powers or get bitten. Growing up as a kid and identifying with Spider-Man and Peter Parker and Miles Morales, that's kind of as good as it gets reading comic books or watching the Spider-Man the animated series. That and Batman the animated series and X-Men, that was my go-to. Well, it was Power Rangers, then it was Dragon Ball Z, then it was those animated series shows. But anyway, yeah, came out of the woodwork and surprised us all. Into the Spider-Verse when it came out in 2018. It surprised us all because no one expects that from Sony, even though, you know, they have the rights to Spider-Man. They don't typically do well with their Marvel movies. That's not to say Venom was bad or anything, but Marvel Studios typically does better with their adaptations. But Into the Spider-Verse was amazing. And that's just a byproduct of, is it Phil Lord and Christopher Miller? Their creativity, their knowledge of the genre. Well, Phil Lord at least wrote the first one. I know they both worked on the story for this one. And there's a new team of directors. I'm not going to look up their names right now because I want to get into this pretty quick. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. I think it's going to handle the multiverse in a way that aligns with what we expect from multiversal projects. Let's just get into this. Reaction channel. Let's ride the coattails of other people's art. Now we're seeing the lady with the fucking thing. If I didn't cut this bit out, it's just I'm telling myself what's happening on screen so I can sync up the video. Whew, I love that the opening credits bits or whatever this is in line with the artistic style of the film itself. In association with Marvel because this is not Marvel Studios. Sony Pictures Animation. This is kind of epic. All of this. Approved by the Comics Code Authority.
Let's do things differently this time. Like, so differently.
What, is she the main character now? Well, she's the narrator in this moment.
He was bitten by a radioactive spider. And he's not the only one.
No. An infinite number of spider people across an infinite number of universes. Not the only one that hasn't had it easy.
Now he's on his own.
What do you mean? He's still got parents. Well, he doesn't have the other spider people, sure.
And he's not the only one.
God, looks so cool.
I didn't want to hurt him. But I did.
So she's telling this after the fact? This is her after the events of this film? I know this is a part 1 situation.
Hey, yo, Def Leppard.
dude, the style of these is so cool. I've heard that the art style of each universe is going to be different, you know? This already proves what I said.
Yo, if you don't tell someone what's going on, you're gonna snap.
I'm fine.
This Gwen is cool.
Someone who's fine would say that.
It's not the stereotypical Gwen Stacy.
Gwen, come on.
I don't get you, man.
You're right.
It's literally just like watching a comic book in motion.
Before Miles, there was Peter.
Hey,
I think you look great.
Dude, the soundtrack to these films. By the way, I don't have a moment to talk because things
And
are
I
happening.
didn't really know him either.
Touch him again, Ned.
Gwen, it's okay.
Until it was too late.
What did this Peter do? What? He became like the lizard? And then died?
I just wanted to be special. Like you. Gwen,
Don't
everything's...
go.
Wow. I'm really happy we're getting all this though. I love Gwen Stacy as a character, not just in these films, but in general.
Except one.
Miles, right?
But he's not here.
Jesus Christ, this is already really emotional. This song's still imperfect for this.
May have been Parker for 12 years. Peter Parker ate at my table.
Looks so good. People have said this is one of the best films of the year, but this is already so beautiful and staggeringly artistic. Real quick, all I wanted to say was I love Emma Stone. Like, I had such a crush on Emma Stone. I think she's a few years older than me, but you know, when she started becoming big, that was the only parasocial relationship I've ever formed, and it was very unhealthy. And then when she died, and when Gwen Stacy died in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, I knew it was coming, but it really upset me. It like really, really upset me.
Killed your friend.
You don't know that.
What do you mean I don't know that? I do know that. You know, I was there. She ran from the scene.
Oh, and this is a very buff Captain Stacy compared to what's his face from that show about the firemen. Sorry, I'm blanking right now. Like I said, I had a few drinks before. Not a lot to be into. Just don't drink. Drinking's bad. Are they? Oh man, they're doing the aura thing. Imagine being high watching this or something, smoking weed. This is so beautiful. I'm not promoting drugs or any sort of.
We're gonna need all the help we can get. It's a real mess down here.
Let's go. So she just lives in like a psychedelic world. I wonder if when we go back or we cut back to Miles's universe, if it's gonna be animated in the style that or the color scheme that we're familiar with, and we're like in accordance with the first film. Because this is trippy and wild and wonderful. And like I said, I know that the different universes will be animated differently. But this is close enough to what we're used to. It's trippy though.
Look out for signs of Spider-Woman.
Yep, we got our sign.
How's the manhunt for me going?
Vulture.
I am the vulture, the pinnacle of man's genius.
You're not my vulture. What are you?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, he's like hand drawn. Not that they aren't all in a way, but you know what I mean. More so.
Having an espresso in some old-timey Leonardo da Vinci dimension and
Oh, right. He's a sketch. Leonardo da Vinci dimension.
You call this art?
We're talking about it, aren't we?
Man, wouldn't this look very like you're essentially 2D and this is 3D?
I wouldn't play with fire, dude. You're kind of made of paper.
I love how Gwen. Oh, this is Oscar Isaac's Spider-Man. I forget what year is attached to his name, but you know what I mean, the futuristic one. I love how that Spider-Gwen, like she does all the banter, like the spider banter. The mockery and stuff. Yeah, because, you know, we got him in the post-credit scene, obviously.
Classified.
Classified.
You're the Blue Panther.
No,
The caped blue
I'm from another dimension.
No shit. Miguel O'Hara, yeah.
I lead an elite strike force dedicated to the security of the
Oh.
multiverse.
Forget it. Can you go to any dimension you want with that watch thing?
It's much cooler than.
Oh yeah, because she wants to see Miles.
I'll take it from here.
Okay. knock yourself out.
You are really tall, so that means you're capable. God, that fucking soundtrack, let's go! The pacing in this is rock and roll. And this is 2 hours and 20 minutes. Is it going to be paced like this the entire time? No. We'll have conversations and lamenting and pizza eating if Peter B's back. Nick Miller.
Don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and the little nerd back on Earth.
Wait, what did he say about...
Who's Doctor Strange? Sounds like he maybe shouldn't practice medicine.
Did he say Earth 99? No. I thought we were 6 something. Not we, but you know, the MCU's sacred timeline. Yeah, I thought MCU was 616. Maybe it is, but I've heard 1999 or whatever before too.
Lila, can you please,
Nah, you gotta say it first.
call for backup?
Who the fuck's Lila? Your Tinkerbell? Oh, so he's got a multiversal team.
Spider-Woman.
Oh, that's right.
Are you,
Oh, this?
He's Prego. Should you be in battle?
Will you adopt me?
What?
What?
I mean, she's probably not 18. That's possible.
What about her?
No.
We could use the
Oh,
help.
they're...
Is it because she called you Dark Garfield?
No.
Do you say anything but no?
No. Yes.
Why not?
You know why.
Because he's got a tortured backstory. I don't know. Something happened. What the fuck was that? Is Miguel a half werewolf or vampire? Hello. Yes. You're falling. This is so cool. Dude, is this movie gonna be able to keep, like, top the, the opening?
Yeah, I think it's a Banksy.
What's that type of chopper? Yeah, they're like, yeah, yeah, she knows her stuff. She knows her web stuff. Let's get her. Let's draft her in the first round. It's good that you fell down after you did the, like, you stood there strong for them to see. What did he say before, though, that Kingpin's doing shit again?
Hands in the air!
Look, Dad, it's me.
Suspect is armed.
Just take... Captain Stacy always hates Spider, whoever.
Understand?
Take your mask off. Do it. Just take the mask off. Let's have this moment. Otherwise, you just have to. You have to. You have to. You have to. And there it is. This is, why you never, like, where is she? Hey, my wife, where's the daughter? She's in her room. She's been in her room for like 10 hours.
I didn't murder Peter. I didn't have a choice.
How long have you been lying to me?
Well, teenagers lie to their parents all the time, so this is like... why would you be upset about that? She's like saving lives.
I'm a murderer.
No.
You're all I have left.
You have the right to remain
What?
What?
Anything you say can't.
Are you fucking serious? You suck, dude. What's wrong with you? Okay. Look, if I the fuck out of here. There's always a fly in this apartment. I don't know if we're gonna get an explanation of why her father's a dickhead, but you know how you have people you're close to in your life? If all of a sudden you found out they were accused of something, or you found out they lived a double life in some way where they were also doing something good, you would definitely give them the benefit of the doubt. I would, because all of a sudden everything you thought is transformed by the fact that it's associated with this person that you love and understand. Fuck this guy. Fuck this dad. She's gonna have daddy issues. This is gonna ruin every relationship she has. He doesn't understand what this is gonna do to her. Her relationships suck anyway. Never mind. She's got Miles. But I saw a spoiler about him, but something's gonna go wrong between them. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I don't even know what that thing does now. I wasn't paying attention. What an opening! What an opening! Let's go! I don't know what she was holding. I feel like it was a reset charger or something. She just gonna blast her own timeline. I don't know. I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
I'm sure he's gonna be here any minute.
He's very serious.
We are kind of back to the original animation, but there's still this sort of like distorted background bit. Yeah, it's not this Pink Floyd world.
An ATM machine?
Yeah, I run here in the box.
Preferably not chained to the wall.
Oh, is this polka dot? Yeah, duh. Real quick, even Dennis Leary's George Stacy, who didn't like Peter Parker, had a reasonable moment of clarity when Peter unmasked himself. But this guy is so rigid in his beliefs that he's willing to arrest his own daughter. Also, Rescue Me was an amazing series. Yeah, it's probably not politically correct now, but as FX was coming up, and now FX is one of probably the best networks out there, some of the best shows, Rescue Me was like, contributed to their rise for sure.
Yo, what you doing back there, man?
Nothing. Bad experience for me.
Even on my shitty little TV, this movie kind of feels 3D.
I was actually considered handsome by scientist standards. I can't really get a job anywhere anymore. Being like this, so I've turned to a life of crime.
Why do people say ATM machine?
Who said that?
The M stands for machine.
Spiderman!
Spider, if you catch him, it's on the house, brother.
He's the one and only Spider-Man in
like
this.
a cow or a Dalmatian?
I am the Spot.
Oh, the Spot. Sorry, I said polka dot. My bad. The Spot. Duh.
Unfortunately for both of us, this is skin. Oh. I'm from your past. 1 year ago.
Hold up. Oh, come on.
That's actually how phones disrupt life in general. You never have a dramatic moment anymore, or a recap of someone's origin story, because phones go off.
My name is Miles Morales.
One last time.
Bitten by a radioactive spider.
We know, bro.
Catching all sorts of bad guys. No! Can't you just act like a...
Look at our boy. Look at our boy just doing it. They're inside one another. He's inside them.
I guess host of Jeopardy. Endorse baby powder. Apologize for endorsing baby powder. I made a mistake.
Oh, God.
I made another mistake. He seems more Dominican to me. I mean, would they get it if I told them?
We love you and accept you even though you have been lying to us for a year.
I think that they would. Maybe not like that, but I think they would. He's got great parents. Oh man, you're getting a little simpy, a little obsessive, a little neurotic. I mean, that shit don't work, in my experience. You gotta pretend like you don't care until they're okay with you caring.
You're looking at your text? You understand this is the fight of our lives, right?
Sorry, just...
Is the Spot evil though? I mean, I know he, in general, he is throughout the comics, but he seems nice here.
Right, the youth. There's bubbles now. Hold on.
This is kind of the equivalent of texting and driving, but you're texting and fighting crime. Texting and swinging? That's not cool.
I don't think I want this costume anymore.
You really just can't please people. So the Spot. The Spot is gonna serve like the same role that America Chavez did in Multiverse of Madness, right? I have to assume.
Just this one time?
It starts with one call, then it's walkie-talkies, synchronized watches. In a month, it'll be a spider signal. I'm not your guy in the chair.
We just reference Ned like that?
You see, every person is a universe. And my job is to capture your person's universe.
That's on the nose.
That's blank.
Exactly. I have no idea who this kid is. I
He's
don't know if
never
he
here.
knows.
Probably not. Oh wow, is this movie gonna be about identity? Even though the first one was, so I guess this builds upon that.
This going?
Now, son, what have we always said?
On time means 5 minutes early.
I know. Look,
Look, I'm always late. No, I'm not. I shouldn't say that publicly. I'm sometimes late. I'm trying to not do that.
It's a tough grader.
And a B in Spanish.
What?
Woo, okay.
Miles.
Are you trying to kill
Eso
your
es
mother?
How is that a thing?
I just missed a few classes.
Oh, just a few classes.
Yeah, okay, so he just wasn't there.
5?
5?
Actually.
Look, I can read Spanish, I can't speak it. I took Spanish in college. I cheated. I didn't cheat. I used Google Translate a lot because I took it online. I was working full time. I don't have to explain myself. I have the degree. Sometimes I have dreams and nightmares that they take my degree away from me because I don't feel like I earned it in some ways, and it was... never mind.
We'll do it
At Princeton University.
in New Jersey?
Mama, Princeton has the best quantum researchers in the country.
I did really well in my major, though. I majored in English. It was... I don't owe you guys an explanation. What am I doing?
How to travel to other dimensions.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a really...
Oh, wow. She's...
When you were my age, you followed your dream and went out on your own.
His dream is basically just... is based upon the fact that he's in love.
Plus your mom used to...
He just wants to see Gwen.
Look, life is a journey.
You are...
Oh.
There are people out there who can literally teach me the things I want to learn. But they aren't all in Brooklyn.
Yeah, you can't just stay where your family is. I mean, it's tough sometimes.
Just stick to the script.
I gotta go. All right, bye.
I gotta go too.
What? You're gonna leave he leave you?
He's lying to you.
Jeff?
Your son.
Yeah, no
He's
shit.
lying. And I think you know it.
Yeah, no shit. I was gonna say how they... Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's suspension of disbelief.
What's really going on with this kid?
I don't know. Oh, hey!
I kind of just want them to find out right now so we don't have to do all this. Real quick, Superman and Lois is one of the best superhero TV shows that's ever been created. And they have dealt with the... How about let's just tell everyone the secret so we don't have to deal with this unnecessary suspension tension for seasons. That show's just so fucking good. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's better than Smallville. I know that's a controversial thing to say, but that show is amazing.
You know what? You are just like my son.
I am? That's so silly.
Yeah, let's just get this out of the way. Just have them find out. Sometimes the secret tension is as trite and cliche, in my opinion, as the will they, won't they tension. It's really easy to use in a narrative, but it's not creative. Sure, you can invoke it in this sort of way, and it makes it fun, but it's cooler when everyone knows the secret and they're just finding ways to deal and build and evolve their relationships around it.
I ran a test on this collider that brought a spider here from another dimension.
42.
Its home dimension. It escaped, and it bit you.
Oh, that makes sense.
You hit me with a bagel.
Well, yeah, the bagels. Okay, so he is a villain. It's just not a threatening voice at all.
Spider-Man, why did you create that guy?
I didn't. He's talking crazy.
I was in this collider room when you blew it up.
Oh. Oh, this guy with the Brad Pitt Fury haircut. I don't remember from the first movie, but okay.
I made you into a hero. You made me into this. Look at me.
You did this to me. Look at...
And now he sounds threatening.
He kicked his own butt.
That did just happen.
Gutierrez, get the crane, man. Yes, sir. Oh, this is...
See, Miles' dad just works with Spider-Man. That's the productive way to go about the situation. But George Stacy in Gwen's universe is just a fucking... I don't know what he is. When I think of a word to describe him that's disparaging enough, I'll let you know.
Do you want to talk about it?
Are you crazy?
Well, men of your generation ignore their mental health too long.
Oh, God. It's true.
Because no matter what I do, someone always thinks I'm blowing it.
Oh, man.
Oh, your son. How's he doing? You
Look at these two. Just having a surrogate relationship that's not really...
Cool. Well, I should probably...
And he does these things that are are so stupid.
Oh, he's like, I gotta hear this now.
I think you're getting pretty good at being a parent. You think you got it lit. And then they go and grow up.
Oh, man.
I just don't want to lose them, you know?
I mean, I'm not a parent, but I think kids are always just kids in that dynamic. But yeah, you gotta let them make their own mistakes. You gotta let them fuck up.
Okay. I think I kicked myself into myself.
Into yourself?
Well, this is new. Hello?
That's weird.
I'm going to put my head in that hole.
No, guys and girls.
That.
What the fuck?
My
Oh, all that. So he has
anywhere.
The different universes. Right, right. Like I said, a Lego universe? We're live action. I didn't see the number, whatever that was.
Weird, I just came out of nowhere, but I think I'm becoming a trans-dimensional super being.
So?
How is this woman just so casual about this? You're talking to a cartoon.
Can I have some gum?
What? Damn it! I wish I would have seen the number that Earth that was in the bottom right. I'm not gonna rewind.
My holes aren't a curse. They're the answer.
Can you stop talking about your holes? You're making everyone uncomfortable over here.
Wait! Oh, wait! Oh, wait! I know where that was. Because that's the gas station attendant lady. Oh, that's the Venom universe. That's, yeah. That's the lady Tom Hardy always talks to.
Miguel, it's Peter. We got an anomaly.
Thank you, Peter. You're one of our best.
You're one of our best. He's Lego. Well, the Legos get it done. They always get it done. The Legos know what's up. I didn't expect a Lego universe. Wow. But it makes sense because it's great product placement, you know? Even though Lego don't need that. The Lego is Lego.
What else can I say about Jeff? That he was almost 10 pounds as a baby. I know.
What is this speech right now? Oh, she's stalling. Armadillo.
Everything changed for the better.
He's really good at this, though. Now, obviously. And this Miles is doing it without Peter, which is cool.
A single day.
Rest in power. Oh, man.
They're making me captain, bro.
Wow.
And to my son.
Jesus Christ, Miles. How do you get away with this? I mean, he's not going to get away with it, but like as a kid, I couldn't just do stuff. If things were planned, I'd have to get a ride with my parents and stuff.
Always be here for you. Benny Man, come on, drop the beat.
Fuck. You know, the U's, they have a few drinks and they go to the club. I just watched Across the Spiderverse.
Your parents have been looking for you. I don't know why. I've just been here the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, sure.
Expecting your dad.
Yep.
Takes. There's some heartfelt messages on them.
Oh, fuck. I'm not proud.
Your dad studied for 8 months.
9. There was
I have more friends than just Genki.
like who?
Well, there's Peter, you know, but he left town. There's Gwanda. I am 15 years old. I am basically an adult.
Oh, right.
No, that's why I don't understand how they could.
New York and never planned to leave.
Father's
It's true they're in New York. I don't know what it's like growing up in New York.
I'd give anything to be in.
All right, whatever.
Don't say whatever twice. Like that.
Wow.
Whatever?
You're grounded.
What?
Oh, yeah. No idea what's going on with you. So why don't you tell me?
Listen to me.
Well, this DJ is good. Good for him.
What
He
did
knows
you
how
got to
to.
tell me so bad?
He really catered to their. Oh, fuck. He couldn't save it. The DJ tried his best. Couldn't protect him from this moment.
You know what? Never mind.
Just tell him. Pull him aside. If it was me, I would have told him. I'm good at keeping other people's secrets, but not my own. It's just hard to lie to people you care about. I suppose I could do it now if I needed to in order to protect them as an adult, but as a kid, there's no fucking way I would have kept a secret. Oh god, ego, here we go. Imagine having that kind of power as a kid, though. That's why Spider-Man's so fascinating, right? Because as a kid, as an insecure kid, when you just want people to like you, and Spider-Man does deal with this, Peter Parker and Miles Morales, obviously, they just want people to like them, teenagers in general, but if you have that kind of power, the fact that you're Spider-Man, people would worship you. You'd be like the quarterback of the varsity team times 10. But to deny yourself that as a teenager, it really sort of... There she is. It's just a good message, you know.
How have you been? I've been good. I've been, yeah, just great. Look at you.
I honestly think a lot of the best comic book characters and stuff helped raise me.
Oh, I used to have this one. Wait, why is it still in the package?
That's fine.
Damn, that was a violation.
Wow, there's so
many. No, that would scare off. She's cool though.
Want to get out of here?
I'm grounded.
Grounded, yeah. And her dad hates her. Tried to arrest her. She don't give a fuck. You're both a lot taller.
Miles, your dad's ready to listen now.
Oh no. That's a messy ass fucking room.
There's an elite society with all the best spider people in it?
Okay, so there's this lady, Jess Drew.
Oh yeah, Jessica Drew. Spider-Woman, obviously. She's one of the Spider-Man. I know they're making Miss Webb, or Madam Webb, Sony is. And I know there's a version of Spider-Woman in that. I wonder if that's going to come into play in this movie. I don't think it's Jessica Drew, though. Sydney Sweeney's playing Spider-Woman.
And who's Miguel?
Oh, he's like a ninja vampire Spider-Man, but a good guy.
Oh, he is a vampire.
How long ago did they invite you?
Only like a few months ago.
Months is kind of a long time, isn't it?
Yeah, why don't you come here sooner? These movies really have the best soundtracks.
Who's Hobie?
Oh my gosh, you would love him. He lets me crash in his dimension sometimes.
What does that mean? You stay overnight, or?
Jealous.
So why'd you come now? Don't do that. No.
Hey, dude, what are you for? You're licking the window. Where's his parents? Quinn's really just being flippant with his feelings right now. What was that? Oh, is she here because of the spot? And she's just pretending it's to see him? What the fuck? You're lying to Miles now?
Maybe some things are supposed to be just for us.
That's a nice way to think about it.
I'm just a really emotionally intelligent guy.
Oh my god, don't say that. I mean, she understood the sarcasm though, even though it probably wasn't he meant it.
You're the only friend I've ever really made after Peter died.
Other than Hobie, right?
Yeah, who the fuck's Hobie? Fuck this Hobie guy.
In every other universe, Gwen Stacy falls for Spider-Man.
Yeah. Interesting.
And in every other universe, it doesn't end well.
Yeah. It's his, like, it's the moment he realizes he needs to keep his identity a secret and shield those he loves. Like, her death's pivotal in him becoming the Spider-Man you know and love. That's a Peter Parker thing, though. This is Miles Morales. As long as the Green Goblin's not around, you're fine. Or if we're in Sam Raimi's universe, she's just terrible. Who gives it? No one liked that Gwen Stacy. I'm sorry. I do love, what's her face? The actress, but terrible Gwen Stacy. Spider-Man 3, yeah, dude, I was so disappointed. I hated it. I just walked out thinking, like, it was at the time when I didn't really understand the things that were happening in my own head, especially when it came to reacting to stories, and I was just like, why do I feel so terrible? That was terrible. So disappointed.